Hey everyone. So I just wanted to get on here, express some interesting thoughts I've been having recently. So when I was younger, like when I was 5 or 6, I remember the Disney movie Pocahontas came to theaters and I saw it there. That tells you how old I am. So I've been pondering a lot about this movie recently and how it kind of has a lot of similarities to the political climate we live in today. So, to start off with, yes, I absolutely am very well aware it is not historically accurate. Do not put crap tons of comments in the comments section about how it's historically inaccurate, it's historically inaccurate. Yes, I already know. I know that. I know that. So, I just want to get over, I just want to go over the message of the movie, if I may. So, if you're unfamiliar with the plot, John Smith, Pocahontas, they meet, middle of the woods. They end up trying to understand each other, eventually fall in love, and only thing is that Pocahontas is from a Native American tribe who does not like the white English settlers, and the white English settlers likewise don't like the Native Americans because they want to build on their land. And because, well, they're different than them. And both of them, they don't like the other because, well, they believe differently, they have different customs, they're different, and why should we even try to understand them? Well, at the climax, we have a lovely song, and I say lovely as in it has very hateful lyrics. And just to listen to some of the lyrics in the song called Savages. What can you expect from filthy little heathens? Their whole disgusting race is a curse. Their skin's a hellish red. They're only good when dead. They're vermin, as I said, and worse. They're savages, savages, barely even human. Savages, savages. Drive them from our shore. They're not like you and me, which means they must be evil. We must sound the drums of war. They're savages, savages, dirty shrieking devils. Now we sound the drums of war. This is what we feared. The pale-face is a demon. The only thing they feel at all is greed. They meet beneath that milky hide. There's emptiness inside. I wonder if they even bleed. They're savages, savages, barely even human. Savages, savages, killers at the core. They're different from us, which means they can't be trusted. We must sound the drums of war. They're savages, savages. First we deal with this one, then we sound the drums of war. Do you hear how hateful that sounds? And by the way, that's not just the white English settlers. That's also the Native Americans singing. They're different from us. They can't be trusted. They're barely even human. They're not like you and me, which means they must be evil. They're only good when dead. Those are very, very hateful lyrics. That's basically what the political climate is these days. It's just hateful. Yeah, let's just call you a savage. Well, yeah, let's just call them a Nazi. That gives us every right to murder and kill them. That gives us every right to throw temper tantrum. That just gives us every right to have any kind of political violence. That gives us every right to scream and throw bombs and harass the ICE agents. That just gives us every right to do whatever we can. Yeah, stop this. Stop it. That's what almost led to a war breaking out in the movie. Not going to spoil the end if you haven't seen it yet, but a war almost breaks out in the movie. There's a last split second where it's saved from war. All because two people decided to come together and try to understand each other. So, next time you want to think about someone calling someone a savage or a Nazi or a fascist or a bigot, or a vermin, think again, because those could be the last words someone will hear before they die, before they go to jail, or before you go to jail if you're one of those violent people. Think twice about the words you use.